Let's talk about getting health insurance as an independent contractor. One of the biggest concerns that people have when it comes to going freelance is health insurance, and that is totally valid. As an American, our health insurance system is totally trash. Like, we all know this. Healthcare in the US, garbage, awful. And as someone who is living with a chronic condition, I have an autoimmune disease, it sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I'll break down kind of what I do, but in reality, the best thing that you can do is to work with a CPA, really try to figure out how to maximize your health benefits with the plans available to you in your state. Yeah, it's not easy and it sucks, but it's worth it to go freelance, and here I'll explain why. First, here's what I do, and this is not financial advice, this is just my situation. So I have a high deductible health plan that I get through Covered California. I pay about $350 per month for it. If you make below a certain threshold, they'll give you a tax credit and like reduce the cost of it monthly. But I don't make below that threshold, so I just pay $350 a month. And my deductible with that plan is $8,000. But I have a HSA, which is a health savings account where everything that I buy with that account is tax-free. So I can put money into my HSA. I can even grow my HSA account by investing that money into the stock market. And then if I'm paying for qualified health expenses like new glasses, then all of that stuff is tax-free. Another perk of having an LLC or an S Corp or some entity that you're freelancing under that is your company is that you can write off your health insurance every month as a business expense, which means if you're like have to pay taxes that year, you can write off your health insurance instead of paying those taxes. So it's a good thing. Like, you know, having your own S Corp or LLC and being able to write it off, fantastic. So especially if you're making a lot of money and you need tax write-offs, then your health insurance is essentially covered by your company. But I'm not gonna lie, like I filled up my deductible last year with my medication that I'm on. Like I pay a lot for medical expenses, for blood tests, for things like that. One thing that I actually found made things cheaper here in Los Angeles is I pay for a monthly subscription concierge doctor service called Forward. And it was actually cheaper to do that than to go to UCLA Health and like go see a doctor through their system because my deductible was so high. It's actually cheaper and I get more visits through a concierge medical service. Like it was like $800 for one visit for like the doctor's office, and I pay $150 a month for Forward, and I get like a bunch of other services and like on demand like text help when I'm like needing help with a health issue or like scheduling blood tests. It's kind of wild. Like everything is really broken. So yes, you're paying more for health expenses as a freelancer, but because you're able to raise your rates way above what you'd get at a day job, it's worth it. And like the freedom of being able to work from anywhere, work for whoever you want, take on whatever projects you want, totally worth it in my opinion.